Alright, quick mic check, guys. Can you hear me? Alright then, very good. We talking loud and clear in a good way, or too loud? Just so I can lower the just I can adjust it a little bit on my end. Right there, is that a little bit better? Alright, great. Glad to hear it. Alright. Really nervous about what I'm about to do, but there's no other way to do it. Just gotta do it. Video's up right now. Who am I? Am I not unique? Maybe I'm not here at all. But the fakers that in us will lies, the breakers of us all. Oh, it's useless. What could it mean to break free? Can we make a difference? If we don't break it up here, wake up, get out there. Raise your voice out against liars. Feed your anger like fire. Why does nobody want change? Just imagine you're out there, swatting lies in the making. Can't move fast without breaking. If you hold on, life won't change. Okay, that didn't go as well as I expected, but oh well. You live and you learn. So yeah, it's been a while, everybody. How we've been? Yeah, I feel like I should practice a little bit more. But, oh well. You live and you learn, everybody. You live and you learn. Well, only proves I gotta try a little bit more and a couple of new things I want to try out, but oh well. No, but for real, everybody, tell me, how have y'all been? Yep. Amazing. Glad to hear it. Well, with that tourney and all that you won. That you won? Nice. You stole a crown. You're talking Yu-Gi-Oh here. I know. Whenever I'm streaming, I always end up eating. I don't know why. I mean, food is delicious, don't get me wrong, but you gotta concentrate on other things as well. You have made new enemies. Alright. And has anybody enjoyed the Empire of Korn? Or the Korn Empire, I think that was the name. Oh, to begin getting some recognition in your third or fourth tourney? That's actually not bad. Oh. I see. And how well did that go for you? Well, it's just that there's a lot of people who are into it. Although, for me personally, I do find it kind of weird as well. I mean, it's the best option at this point, I suppose. You're taking the crown of mighty giants in the newly formed Team Purple. Team Purple. Very nice. Well then, keep on... Well then, you took the crown. Which is good. But make sure you keep that crown, alright? Don't want it to just be a one-time thing. Internet over here there is too awful and don't think we'll be able to stick for too long. Oh hey, I appreciate you coming to say hi anyway. Appreciate the support. Even though I'm just eating right now. We'll get to the good stuff in a bit, guys, don't worry. Just taking the time to talk and catch up on our lives a little bit. Hang on, I'll read that in a bit. Alright, so it says, what happened was that the members from my team... Yeah, Slifer Red and Obelisk Blue didn't have enough members, so the host merged us into Team Purple for this tourney. I see. That's quite the interesting way to handle things. guys won the tourney. That's the important thing. Mop the floor. How bad was the destruction for them? I know I saw the points, but you know, my question is, like, did the opponents even get a chance to attack at least once or something, or not at all? Oh, as hell, but you only saw your matches. You didn't see everybody's game. Okay, well, yeah, no, I understand. That is understandable. Well, hey, if you can find those games and see how one-sided it was, let me know. After the fifth, you left and got the crown for Cloud. I mean, not the crown for Cloud, and Cloud. Well, hey, that's good. You're known on the server for playing a 60-card deck. Jesus. Well, I guess a little bit too much cards doesn't hurt. As compared to, the regular 40 in Master Duel. Oh. Once again, people disproves I'm a noob in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I don't know shit about it. At least I'm doing my best efforts to at least try to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! At least a little bit. At the little I seen of Arc 5, which is the one I'm watching, it's been quite the interesting ride so far. Oh, not interesting. What would I call it? It's been entertaining. Don't really think too much about the story so far. Just watching it for just for the entertainment factor of it all. The match you lost was the most fun. Oh, I would actually like to see that. If you have the clip for it, of course. Oh man. Oh well. should have streamed them. You should have let me know. I would have watched it. Gives me the chance to see Dragon Waifu. Oh, it was in the morning. Okay. Okay, now that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, it was in the morning. Not a lot of us are awake around that time. Hey! Glad to know that you've been moving up in the world. We also discovered a really cool control deck you like, which is the which the boss of the deck is a dragon waifu. Now that I want to see. Right then, guys. I rambled on for long enough. Let's get to the meat and potatoes, shall we? It's called Labyrinth, not Labyrinth. The frick's the difference. Besides spelling, of course. That's it. And then to me, it just sounds like people don't know how to spell the word labyrinth. Oh man, it's been a long time since I played this. But that doesn't mean I've been out of Persona games to play. Because as of recently, I've been also dipping my hands in Persona 3 and 4. Mostly 4. Which I've been enjoying a lot. I'm really enjoying my time with Persona 4. I'm still trying to get a grasp on everything in Persona 3 though, but with enough grinding, I'll be able to be at a comfortable pace in that game. But right now in Persona 4, I'm comfortable with the pace I'm going. Misspelled on purpose, but why though? Why is it misspelled on purpose? Who thought that was a good idea? Either somebody didn't proofread, or they just don't know English. Misspelled on purpose. Alright. I forgot about that. Cue everybody call me a big dum-dum for not reading. I still don't like that cat. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players don't read. And you're supposed to read. Alright. Let's go for a game of cards. I'm well overdue for a game of Tycoon in this game. Which is easily one of the best things about this version of the game. A new type of transformation tile was added? Okay. Hang on. Alright, let's go to the music player. Don't get me wrong, guys. No More What Ifs is good. It's very good. It's a good song. But I wonder what other... What song will fit the mood for the game of cards we're going to play? No, I don't think so. He was wondering if you'll watch a Yu-Gi-Oh video on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters episode which contains spoilers. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters? That's the first one, right? If I'm not mistaken, or which Yu-Gi-Oh! Are we talking about? No, it's the first one. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, we can do that. No, I'm not listening to Aria of the Soul while I'm playing cards. Oh, so that's how it works. Okay, so that's when Last Surprise kicks in. I need to just trigger a normal battle. Okay. Okay, hang on. I want to see if I can listen to something else. Nope. Well, I'll just stick with this one. Can't think of any other good song to put up with. At least for the moment. I don't know, this song just feels right. Morgana, you're not allowed at the card table. No. 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 There we go, that's better. You just stand by the sidelines and watch. You're not allowed to play cards anymore. Now watch, I'm about to get my ass kicked. Man, it's been a while since I played this. Alright, I'll just open up with this as well. Next. Thank you. I'm gonna pass for now. Alright. Oh, it's the three of spades. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not going to do that. Urusei. Nope. I'm gonna pass. Next. Oh, come on. Next. Alright. How about I open up with the 10? Good luck to me. Thank you. I don't think I'm gonna win this first round, though. Jesus, Yusuke. Up. I activate my trap card. You know what? Let's mess with them. Also, after reading the manga for Orient and getting farther than the anime, I'm confident in saying that the second season will probably be heavily censored. I mean, that's par for the course, to be honest. Shut up, Morgana. I win. It's all mine. No, it's because you played a low card. That's why you lost. Alright, the beggar is on. I need to give up 2 cards. Which ones shall it be? Why do I have a triple ace? Alright, so... just gonna give up a 9... Should I do that, though? Oh well, my call. And I'll just give up on the 5 as well. I'm keeping the 3 of spades. Never know. Are you kidding me? I'm not doing this that early. Okay. Can I play it though? The game is still too early. I think I'd rather hold off. Alright. Next. Okay. You're up. Alright, so I'm just gonna put this up. Okay. Next. Next. Who's my favorite Orient character so far? You know, to be perfectly honest, I don't know. Which one could it be? To be honest with you, I don't have an answer. I mean, I haven't really encountered anybody who's, you know, actually managed to capture my attention. There have been waifus though, don't get me wrong, but, you know, none that that are like, yes, this is a very good character. Man, my problem over here is Yusuke. How come he still has 12 cards? That's what I'm scared of. Ah, well, I win. I think. Oh, well, I'm just gonna pull the trigger on this one. My turn again. The waifus have yet to be the important part of the plot. Alrighty then. We send this out. Nobody had the counter. It's all mine. Nope. Oh, there it is. Damn, Ryuji, what did you have, Judd? They're still doing world building. I mean, Musashi just realized how weak he is. Yep, that much is true. Alright, the beggar is Ryuji. I need to give up 2 cards. Just give up the ones that are not pairs, except for the 8 stop. And I'll just give him the 10. Alright. Open up. Well, I do have a 2, so I can play it safe for now. I'm just gonna send this out. Nope. If they keep sending out pairs, then I'm gonna send out the 2. Are you kidding me? Even though it's tempting, I'm not taking that risk. Wait a minute, Ryuji has 7 cards. I mean, regardless of the outcome of this match, I've already won. In general, so... I'm just gonna skip on this one. It's nuts. Well... It's because the problem is that the 2 is the most valuable resource I have. Man, I'm in a really bad spot here. I'm gonna hold off on it. What? Ryuji? Are you for real? Next. Orion has a really good comedy in the manga so far. I see. It reminds you of Sinbad. I never knew you actually watched that movie. I never watched it myself, but I'm actually surprised you know what that is. I'm gonna send out the queen. Okay. Alright, I need to beat out on whatever. Next. Okay. Gonna send out the pair. I win. There's nothing you can do to stop me. It's my turn again. Well played, On. You had me worried there for a second, but ultimately, you couldn't measure up. That. And there it is. Alright. What do you guys say? You think I should go for another round? Or should we just get into the real meat and potatoes? You do you? Very well. As I wish, then. I say we go for the real meat and potatoes. Funny, the Japanese name for Persona 5 Royal is still here. Oh well, doesn't matter. Sinbad is basically One Piece, but it's not 1,000 episodes. Oh well, I'm glad to hear that. Instead, it's been compacted to a 1 hour 40-minute movie, I believe it was? I don't know, never watched it. Wait, I'm level 24? Huh, I don't remember. Oh, I'm supposed to head to the student council room. Oh, I think I know which part of the story we're on now. No, the student... No, it's on the 3rd floor. Oh, you're referring to the Sinbad anime. Oh. I am a big dum-dum. Sinbad anime, yep. Was it part of the Maki franchise? The Maki franchise? I don't remember. Need a dum-dum emote. Yep, that I'm gonna do. Huh? I mean, for a dum-dum emote, we could actually use the ace defective himself, Stupe. The candy? I mean, use ace defective Stupe for that as a dum-dum emote. Because that's what he is, a big dum-dum. Why don't you tell me how you did it? Ask the culprits. Why not Ace Attorney? Sure. Sure, why not? I mean, I'm open to ideas. Promise? Don't worry. You'll be under my fingers soon enough. Very well. Let's go. Person who knows its rights. And of course, it's somebody using his big mouth. Busted. Don't worry though. You'll play right into my hands soon enough. Tell her you'll let her be best girl if she doesn't tell. Unfortunately, that was not an option. What you get for talking. You say that, and yet your sister doesn't do crap. Ah, yes. We truly live in a society. You like how they're just having this conversation in the mall? Try a train station. That's worse. Well, that's what you get for talking, Ryuji.
うかつなんだよ。自覚がなさすぎるんじゃないのか、リュウジ。
なんで俺だけなんだよ。あんだって録音されたろうが。
ごめんなさい。
おい、どうするよ。証拠があんだよな。
レコーダーか。証拠にしては不十分な気もするが、そもそも手口を解明できるはずがない。
あの人のことだし、またなんか罠かも。保護観察中のこいつだけはちょっとヤバいかもな。
こいつがいなくなったらきついだろう。つうか、警察は俺らも勘弁。
ならやるしかないか。
今は素直に従っておくべきだ。痛恨のミスではあったが致命傷ではない。取り戻すしかないだろう。
Next
いい
time,
すんませんした。
don't
って
talk.
ことでいいんだな、リーダー。
Sadly, it's our only choice.
明日屋上だったっけ。
俺はどうしたらいい？なんなら潜入でもするか。
目立っちゃうってば。ユウスケは外で待ってて。あの人何企んでんだろう。
Well, this is an 100-hour-long game, so this isn't where the story ends, of course. It's just another obstacle in the way. You're so effing pissed? Why? Because you let yourself talk? Because you let your mouth slip? You big dum-dum? Just gotta do what she says? Considering what happened, seems we have no other choice. Wonder whose heart. Joker can level up his charm stat and charm her. Well, for the confidant, you do need rank 5 charm in order to get to max rank. It's Ren's gift to the world. Or should I say, Deagle's gift to the world. Don't matter to me. But there might be a person behind who she picks, right? Let's go Makoto Yuki. I don't care. Seriously, you're just so... She mentioned how she wants us to prove our justice. Did she not? Yep. And there must be some reasoning behind her choice. Please contact me immediately if you find anything out. What are you? What are you, a debt collector? And don't go picking any fights, okay? You understand, Ryuji? Exactly. Exactly. Tell him the next time, don't be talking like a big dum-dum. Why are you singling you out? You ain't dumb? That says a lot more about you than that says about everybody else. Gonna take off 10 social point links for that one. 10 social point links, huh? 10 social link points. Jesus, I'm mincing my words today. Alright, can I go to sleep? Can I go down? Alrighty then, perfect. Okay, so how are my stats? How are my social stats? Right, everything's level 3, so... Is there a crossword puzzle for me today? No. Alright, who can I do? Kechigoro... Alright, I need to do a Kechi's confidant. Level 3, just a casual stuff. Twin Wardens, Sadayoko. Who is up this time? Why? But I'm gonna need level 4 guts in order to pull that off. Ah, perfect. I can do a Kechi. Oh wait, hang on. Is there a velvet room door over in... The Crowboy himself, indeed. Which one was it? I think it was Central Street. Alright, I need to do... What? What are you doing all the way out here?
さあ今日はどうする？では
One that many young people are said to visit, here one has the opportunity to view the fantasies of humans. There are a variety of fantasies available for pursuer there, and all outside of a palace. Your cognitions of others give informed, they undoubtedly support your efforts.
どうするんだ？
I'd rather not do this now. You break your backs. You're just standing around waiting for me to come. Alright, oh great, cue the memes. What if I think of an open world persona? To be honest with you, that's a thing that requires a lot of planning, and Atlas already tried that many years ago. I think it was with Shin Megami Tensei 9, if I'm not mistaken. Do I have a justice persona? No, I'm gonna need a justice persona.
おい囚人！
Alright, kick me in, whatever. Back here again. In
随
prison.
分と余裕が終わりで
Tch.
ジュスティーヌ、お前の担当だ。あなたの奇跡です。
Well, I'm level 24 right now. I wonder if there's a justice persona for that particular... around that level. Emperor... No. Okay, so I'm going to need a justice persona. Mission Hermit, Sun, Fool, Emperor, Temperance. You've got to be kidding me. Archangel is the closest one I can do? That can't be real. Justice up until level 29. What? Oh my god. Really? Isn't there any other? Oh my god, there isn't. Oh no.
このペルソナですね。
I gotta get a weak one.
相応の代価はではお持ち
Yeah. Get me out of here.
なんだ。
Yeah, give me back.
せいぜいあがけよ。
Pancake Boy wants you to struggle for him. Alright, catchy. Come here. Wait. Moving on. Where is he? Man, I really can't wait to play this game in 60 FPS. Oh, there you are.
いや
どうする？
Yes.
よかった
Found yourself with some free time, so you was hoping to find somebody to play against. Alright. You can't wait to replay P5R on Xbox. You always seem so busy, you know. I wouldn't say I'm unoccupied, but I'm not busy all the time either. If anything, it's my policy to spend my spare time in meaningful ways. Let's play a game. You've played pool before, correct? That is not the way... Is this the way Japanese play... the Japanese play pool? A break ace. Not bad. It was just coincidence? Of course, this game won't count. Start over. Bad move on my part. If you get this next one, I'm in trouble. Things riding on your next shot, though. How will you handle this? Do I want to go for the power play or not? This will be interesting to see. Ish, Jesus Christ. Do I want to think about this? Shoot with precision or go for the careful shot? Oh well. Go for the big waffles play? Very well. Ha! Oh! So close. You win. Close one, though. I suppose it would have been embarrassing to lose as your senior. Something seems off. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. I guess you could call it my detective's intuition? A break ace. Ah, because he's an ace detective. Aren't you left-handed? Huh. I'm honestly impressed that you noticed. That's right. This one is my dominant hand. I switch hands during the game. It's nothing against you. Going all alone against a junior just seems a bit gauche. But I confess you surprised me. I'm rather dexterous with my right hand. I can't even use chopsticks with it. Frankly, I didn't expect you to see through it. I see a lot of things. Oh, so those glasses are just for the aesthetic then? Or were you being metaphorical? You're a hard one to read sometimes. In any case, you truly are interesting. You never cease to intrigue me. Why am I trying to do that? Pull out my evoker? You gotta be specific on which one it is, though. Sleuthing Instinct. Chance to reveal one enemy affinity at the start of battle. Now that is a good bonus. Very well. If you ever manage to win against me using my right hand, then I will face you with everything I have. You have my word. Moving on. Huh? Hello? Hey, thanks for coming along today. Our little game turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Barely anyone notices when I don't use my dominant hand. I can only commend your powers of observation. I think you'd be an interesting influence on me. If you're so inclined, we could go out again sometime. As rivals? Whatever works for you. As long as I can spend some time with you, think of it as you please. Akechi, what are you trying to insinuate here? Yeah, Persona, I think it's time to pull out the evoker. Well, I suppose I'll reach out the next time something comes up. See you. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand. I don't know if you know, but Deagle wears glasses as a way to appear not as threatening. I mean, why do you think I wear glasses? Nah, I'm just kidding. I actually need to use these to see. That was just a little attempted humor. It's you. What about your job? You pulled an all-nighter. Journalist Ichiko Oya works around the clock. While you work hard on your studies. I haven't even started the confidant with this chick yet. Not that I'm entirely interested to start it, though. Could really do without it. Ah, man, my leg fell asleep. It's not worth it? Probably not. But hey, this is the Unarukami route, right? Oh man, I can't feel my leg. Yeah, I know the confidant is crap. It was crap in vanilla. In vanilla P5. How are they gonna improve it here?
マジかよ。
うちの生徒にも被害者がいるらしいの。嘘。彼らは子供を中心に狙ってる。さあ、わからない。彼らに脅されて誰も証言しないから。
If you really want her confidant, it's because you want to talk to the girl at the bar. Ah, Lala-chan.
正義を語る怪盗団ならそれくらいやってみなさいよ。
Well, I mean, you can always go for a part-time job at the bar. Sorry, this isn't Persona 4. Something witty. What, you're not even gonna react to what I just said? Jesus.
それだけが頼りの情報。期限は2週間。過ぎれば全ての証拠を警察と学校に提出する。私の期待、裏切らないでね。
You know, this can easily turn to Makoto being an accomplice as well.
何が期待だ。くそ。上から指図しやがって。
Once again, this is the price you pay for talking, Ryuji. That moron.
囚人学園の生徒会長ですって。誠が怪盗団騒ぎに首を突っ込んでいたっていうの。
What, you never noticed?
誠がどうして揺さぶるために妹の名前を出すなんてやっぱり大した悪党ね。いいわ。嘘を言っているかは全部聞いてから判断させてもらう。
Don't tell Sai you're banging his sister? Don't worry. As soon as I'm done with her sister, I'm banging her next. Oh wait, you can't do that here. Damn it.
ムカつく。
しかしマフィアとは
大丈夫かな。やるにしても相手の情報が少なすぎる。犯罪に手を染めてる輩どものボスだ。パレスモン
Big stop MILF hunting.
けどいいチャンスなんだ。
My ambition will never stop.
善人ずらした悪人を懲らしめても世間は俺たちを認めなかった。しかしれっきとした犯罪者を、それも警察が手を焼く大物を懲らしめれば。
そっか、みんな信じてくれるかも。
なるほど。あの明智にも俺たちが正義の怪盗団だって認めさせられるわけか。
Ay, Jesus.
リーダー。
The Mafia, huh?
あいつらに目つけられると面倒だししつけえからな。けど直接やり合うわけじゃねえ。いつもみたいにやれりゃできる。
期限は2週間だったな。あまりのんびりもできないだろう。
Can't afford to waste too much time.
被害者がいないか聞き込みしてこよう。
私も渋谷に出入りしてる子にその辺聞いてみる。
じゃあ俺ネット片っ端から見るわ。お前とモルガナは 学校の聞き
If only we had Futaba to do the investigation.
我が輩もフォロ
Oh
ー
well.
してやる。
よし、じゃあ情報持ち寄って週末の金曜あたりに集まろうぜ。また連絡入れるからよ。
Oh wait, but Ryuji can use Mishima.
明日から学校で聞き込みだな。何？どうせすぐに見つかる。
Do you know of the 12-inch king booby? The better question is, how do I don't know?
ちょっといいか。
Yusuke? What's up?
いや、そのさゆりを見たくなってな。帰る
あ
の俺も一緒に行く。
Oh. Come. Sure.
店に馴染んでるな。ここに預けてよかった。さゆり。ひょっとしたら俺はもうダメかもしれん。
What are you talking about?
実は相談があってな。最近筆が止まってしまうんだ。これまでもモチーフや技法で悩むことはあったが、少し時間を置けば勝手に治った。だが今回は違う。もがけばもがくほど底なし沼に沈むようだ。完全にスランプというやつに陥っている。俺が美術を学んでいられるのは学校からの奨学金のおかげだ。だが
Wouldn't the coffee shop be a tourist attraction with the real Sayuri
コ
there?
ンクールでも何でも実績を出さなくては。
Probably, but the thing is that since it's a cafe, nobody's going to notice it. They're just concentrated about the coffee,
今まで
sadly.
書きたいものだけ書いていればいい。
And remember, not a lot of people are into art,
それを追い求めることが
that's also a thing.
理由だった。あのさゆりのような純粋な美に近づきたい。それだけだった。なのに今の俺は生活のため、評価のため、キャンバス
Keeping a roof over your head.
湧くのは雑念ばかり。苦心してできた絵も俺の目には美とほど遠い。もはやこんな俺に筆を取り続ける資格があるのか。
You're just being tough on yourself, Yusuke. Just suck it up.
一人で先走ってしまって、ただ昔から物事をはっきりさせたい性分なんだ。中途半端は許せん。罪だ。
Yeah, but complaining about it isn't gonna get you anywhere either.
がいない自分に腹が立ってな。だが今筆を折ることこそ最も中途半端だ。俺は自分が納得できる絵を描きたい。
I bet I can sneeze paste on a canvas and sell it for millions of dollars. Yeah, that's what passes for art these days.
さゆりを見る者に訴えかける眼差し、輝かしいばかりの姿。
That's the meaning of pure
純
beauty?
粋な美だ。さゆりの美はいくら模写をしても俺のキャンバスに現れ出ない。なぜだ。書き手が違うからだ。魂が違うからだ。魂とは何だ。それは心だ。心とは何だ。なぜ美を生み出すんだ。俺は心を理解したい。だがどうしたらいいのか。率直に言ってさっぱりわからない。
Is it just me, or the Japanese voices are. The English translation is trying to keep up with the Japanese voices?
そして俺の世界を変えた人間だ。その君なら俺に何かをもたらすかもしれない。
Bring you closer to the truth? You do realize my name is not Yu Narukami, right? You can ask him.
そうか。助かる。君はいいやつだな。美術の先生は今も俺の絵を評価している。
Yusuke, I think you're gonna need the investigation team for what you're gonna be needing.
だがこの迷い、いつまでごまかせるものか。心の濁りはいずれキャンバスにもにじむ。そろそろ門限だ。失礼する。またな。
Alright. Always brings you down? Tell me about it. So you checked online and people are talking about it all over. Oh. Guess we didn't need Futaba for this after all. Now, my expert opinion, Ida Class 2D is guilty. What's he guilty of? Supposedly he's been spending money left and right recently. Says because of some great part-time job he got. Which is... For those of you who are tuning in for the first time to see this game, I'm not gonna spoil that. I don't think he'd be cautious around a girl. In that case, I don't mind giving it a try, although I rarely talk to Ida. I'm counting on you to back me up if something happens. Only if it's necessary. That should be more than enough, thanks. Kamaki-san's world-class, wonderful acting. You have no idea what you're getting into. You're both missing the point? Alright, hang on, let me just save the game over here. You send it the song I listen to when you're finding the guy I bump into the store at a shadow game over a children's card game. Very well. Go ahead. I wonder, can I do any confidence? I mean, all my social stats are up to 3, so... Oh wait, hang on. What am I doing? Okay, it's a Y again. Akechi? No, there doesn't seem to be anybody here. Nope. Alright, get up. Wait. Let me know what you think. Very well. Let's see. Which social stats should I up? Can I up kindness? Okay, no. Let's watch a DVD. Teaches me kindness. Do I have the materials to craft something? Go home, a smoke screen, a lockpick. Man, this item is so useful in Persona 4, but I hardly ever used it in this game. You know what? Let's go with an air cannon. Yes. Alright. Let's make another one, because we're running pretty low on it. Alright. Now I'm gonna create more lockpicks. And finally, one lockpick. Thankfully, the proficiency stat is the easiest to up in this game, so... Have you hit Yaldabaoth's gym yet? You mean the gym in this game, or... Because I believe I've already gotten to that part with Ryuji. I'll just craft one more air cannon, just in case. Nice. Alright. Proficiency upped. Next. Going on to the next day. God, this part takes some long time to, for it to actually begin. Ah, nice. Enrich knowledge. Proficiency. You know what? Let's go for a little bit of knowledge. I'm not gonna get it with this one, with this read, but if I read by nighttime. Next, moving on. Efficient use of our time indeed. Oh, Jesus, my eyes. Anyway, plot needs to happen, so what next? Don't you think all that blackmail stuff is insane? Didn't think it had anything to do with me, but there aren't even victims in my class. Oh, I know all about that. These guys supposedly come asking if you want an easy, high-paying job. Then if you say yes, you get dragged into some real shady stuff. Teachers and student council president will do something about it, though. People are real worried. Not as worried as you think. You do realize this is society we're talking about, right? Exactly. Everybody's still tough. You say that you're on the side of justice, Makoto, but you have done nothing. I'm counting on you. Eish.
新島君どうなってるんだ。マフィアを名乗る輩の被害が生徒に及んでいるというじゃないか。はあ。あんな突拍子もない話、冗談だと思っていたんだよ。ただの被害者ならまだしも、犯罪に関わっているという噂まで。保護者から問い合わせも来ている。一体なぜこんなことに。
そう言われましても。
Yeah, of course you don't have the answer to that. You're still being useless, Makoto. I hate to break it to you, but you're just still being useless.
一応手は尽くしています。
信じていいんだね。早急に何とかしてくれ。頼む。
Okay, now, meanwhile, I do admit that this part of the story is where Makoto, needs to get her stuff together. Can't be too harsh on her. I mean, not every responsibility should be on top of her, but once again, this is the Japanese we're talking about. No shade against them, but this is just the way they do things. Makoto bears too much responsibility at this point in the story.
私も君も学校に居場所がなくなるぞ。
分かってます。もう少しだけ時間をください。
最近の若いやつは。
Don't take foreign currency? What? Well, what I gave it was a bona fide Japanese banknote. Young people don't know who Hirobumi Ito is. Huh? What do you want? Ish. Was it both? Oh, coins. Usually printed by the bank, coins are issued by the government. Government made both coins and paper money. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. Oh my god, you talk too much, old man. See, we can't trust a moron to look after your finances. The best they can manage is pocket change. Alright, solid point on that one. Whoosh. I'm gonna back her up, right? Well, I'll do what I do best. Eavesdrop on the conversation.
でね、どうしてもお金がいるの。美味しいバイトを教えて。飯田君知ってんでしょ？
バイトなら他にあんだろ。
そう言われると確かに。だからその。
Of course.
フランスは。
What?
ってそれと不治の病。嘘くせーというより我が輩が元ネタじゃないよな。フランソワが死んだらきっと私も死ぬ。多分。
Probably.
それが嫌なら美味しいバイトのことを教えて。知ってんでしょ。噂になってるんだからね。
噂？もしかして西山が。
西山？
いや。
ねえ、西山って何？
それは
勢いで押し切ったぜ。あれ演技じゃないよな。ここはアンドノに任せて西山ってやつにも話を聞きに行こう。
And I know just the place where to find him. Thank you, Vanilla P5. Hang on, I'm just cleaning out a little bit of something here in my controller. Jesus. Man, I don't know how controllers can get so dirty in such a short amount of time. Either that, or I just suck at keeping maintenance on them. Anyway. You're in the library.
ちょっといい？
What do you mean do I have a minute?
俺も協力するから何でも聞いてくれ。
I need to move on with the plot. Where's Nishiyama?
西山？飯田とよく一緒だけど、そうか。飯田のこと聞くつもりなのか。それで高巻さんが飯田に。でもごめん、今どこにいるかまではよく遅くまで残ってたから、まだ学校にいるとは思うけど、探しに行くんだったらその間俺もいろいろ調べとく。
まあ好きにやらせてみるか。西山の居所は他で聞くしかないな。学校のことに詳しそうなやついないか。
I think I know where I remember where he was. He's in here.
西山は僕だけど、君ってあの転校生だよね。僕に何か言おう。
What happened to Ida?
だってなんで君が、まさか君が何かしてるのか。あいつ最近変だったし。
Tell me what I want to know.
わかったって言うから暴力はやめてくれよ。
Tell me what you know.
放課後渋谷に行ったらセントラル街で男に誘われたんだ。美味しいバイトがあるけどやらないかって。僕は断ったんだけど、飯田は乗り気でさ、いろいろ話を聞いたらしい。
What was this job?
怖くて先に帰ったからそこまでは。飯田が言うには10分で終わる、目立たないやつに向いてるとか。
Anything else?
急に金遣いが荒くなって、その後様子がおかしくなった。知ってるのはそれだけ。もういいだろ。
セントラル街の男か。やはり怪しいな。そいつに犯罪の片棒でも担がされたか。
Hmm? Supposedly a man will talk to you in broad daylight over on Central Street, and your job is to deliver a small envelope he hands you. I'll take you again
つ
if
ま
you
りそのバイトの内容は何か犯罪に関係してて10分で終わる、目立たないやつが向いてる、小さな封筒を運ぶってとこか。心当たりあるか。マフィアのやってそうな犯罪だろう。
It's smuggling.
薬物ってやばい薬か。それの運びよ。薬なら封筒に入るし、持ってるだけでアウトだな。
Huh.
本当に薬の運び屋かよ。こりゃ穏やかじゃねえな。アンドの
Of course it won't be pretty.
飯田に直接聞いてやれ。
Alright.
お願い、バイトのこと教えて。じゃないと私のフランソワが。まだフランソワやってんのか。よし、変わってやれ。
Give it up.
なんだよお前まで知らないって言ってるだろ。
Do I need to punch it out of you?
なんだって西山があの野郎くそそこまで言うなら来いよ。ここじゃ話す気にならない。もっと人がいないとこ行くぞ。
Of course. You wanna go to the roof. We'll settle this there.
何なんだよみんなのいる前で。バイトやってるけど別に普通じゃね。お前何が言いたいわけ？
You're a drug smuggler. You're the one who's more suspicious here than me.
なんでその話あの人にしかしてないのに、よりによってお前に知られるなんて。そうだよ、美味しいバイトなんて言われて薬の運び屋なんかやっちまった。渡された封筒をコインロッカーに入れるだけ、それだけでうん万円やるって言われたから。中身のことなんて知らなかったんだよ。なのにこんなことに。
Did you accept the money? Tell me, are you being threatened?
そこまで知ってたんだ。金口座に振り込まれた後すぐに脅しが始まったよ。運ぶところを取られてたんだ。金を払わなきゃ全部バラすって。というより僕にこんなこと聞いて何のつもり？バイトのことをネタにして僕にたかろうとか？
I might. Not a bad idea.
冗談だよな。渡せる金なんて僕持ってないよ。バイトのこと興味あるならセントラル街に行ってみなよ。僕も昼間そこで声かけられたんだ。聞きたいこと全部話しただろ。もういいよな。
No. Ah, you're too easy to scare. Huh. Went perfectly, you think? I don't think so. It's smuggling. Must be where I heard about the people talking in Shibuya. Alright. Seem to be going about this quite openly during the daytime. Bold mythology. Never imagined they would do it at night. Wonder why they choose the day. Because the police aren't out at night. Because the police are out at night. They need to blend in. You're a bit of an ass? Why do you say that? It's just way too many people. Damn rain's not helping out either. Sun will be settling soon. What should we do? We'll leave this for tomorrow. Someone in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Just said that they're new and didn't understand what we were talking about. Oh. They said he should figure it out somehow. Oh well. I think that's your Makoto Yuki talking. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is tough on new players. Pfft, tell me about it. You saw how hard I was struggling the other day. I was like, Ish. Morgana, I choose you. That's not a bad idea. Cats have 9 lives, right? Morgana can spare one for this. Wouldn't the Mafia get caught off guard if they had a cat coming to deliver drugs for them? In other words, Deagle will be going. I have no objections. Come on. Kinda scary to think of the people like that are all around us in the city. We truly live in a society. Huh? Oh god, no. Is that really my only option? Akachi, get me out of this. Just need to learn the basics first? Most likely. I did manage to get the Igniter deck done, so that's a plus. Oh boy. Kawakami it is. Oh, wait a minute. What was it confident again? It's not Hierophant, it was Temperance, if I think. Do I have a Persona of the Temperance Arcana? No, I don't. Oh, a trip to the Velvet Room it is. You good rolls. Yep. I did manage to get at least good draws. Good pulls, yeah. Yeah, just stop. Just do what you need to do. Yeah, shut up. Alrighty then. Magician, Priestess, Empress, Lovers, Chariot, Justice, Hermit, Fortune, Strength, Hanged, and Death, Temperance. Here we go. Oh, so I can make it level 20. What made you choose Igniter? Well, basically all the pros and cons you were telling me before. It's a roguelike deck, so I was like, yeah, sure, why not try it out? Eventually, I'm going to be dipping my hands into at least any other kinds of deck. I believe that since I'm watching Arc 5, I should also go for a deck that has Pendulum summoning. Alright, so... Akami... Which one is the next one? Inagumi or something? I'm going to need the Persona 5 calculator for this. Fusion calculator. Two Phoenix, but I'm looking for the Temperance one. Of Arcana. Right. Shikokuten Nigimitama. Alright, for the royal version it is. World Tower Temperance. It's Jigokuten. Okay. And Jigokuten. Jigokuten, which is a Nigimitama and a Queen's necklace, but I don't think I have one of those. Oh, Jigokuten. That's the name. Pendulum are the hardest decks to play. Oh. I see. So Queen's Necklace, which is level 15, but that's not here. Alright, so I'm going to need a Matador and an Amino Uzume. Okay, but I don't think I have Matador just yet. Oh wait, I do. I do actually. I'm a dum-dum. Okay, so an Amino Uzume. Yes.
集計をしさあ選べ
If the game ends up lying to me again. Thank God.
これで良いのか
Assault Die, Defense Master, Rakunda. Okay, so let's see.
今を選びなさい
Skillful combo increases effective period of support skills cast on self by 1 turn. Electric Bloodline. But I don't. Internal Hypnosis increase effect period of support skills cast. No, increases damage after Baton Pass. I know the basics of how some Pendulum decks play, but I'm waiting for 2 specific Pendulum cards to release before playing it. I see. And just go with the double shot. Tarukaja, Sukukaja, and Null Dizzy.
さてどれほどの力を授か生まれ変わるといい
Yes. Okay. Alright. Master Duel is very far behind in being up to date in terms of cards. I see. Alright, so let me take a look at this guy's skills. Assault Dive, heavy physical damage. To one foe, light gun damage to one foe 2 times. I'm gonna need something that hits all of them. Automatic Raku Kaja at the start of battle? That's actually not that bad.
もう終わりか
Yeah, get me out of here.
時間です囚人
It's gonna be a while before you can play your favorite decks. I see. And time for me to go.
つけておこう
You know, if you'd have asked me back when I was in my high school days that if it would have been a good idea to date your teacher, depending on how good looking that teacher was, I would have probably said yes. But now, there are more cons than pros on that, to say the least. So, yeah, make of that what you will. Favorite decks right now are Evil, Twin Spylight, Ishizuku Terrelments, and Labyrinth. I see. Yeah. Just do what you need to do. Just do what you need to do. Get the hell out of my house.
えっと
Shabby? You mean sophisticated? Just say it the way it is. You'll be happily covered in dust. Oh my god. Doesn't it pain your heart to see such a cube made all dirty? Well, gotta do it for the ranks. It does. Keeping it a little messy for that shabby cheek feel, you know? Now cleaning is complete. Oh hey look, it's G. Joker, contain your deagle. We doing good out here, G? Doing what we need to do. My off days I had to prepare pop quizzes and homework assignments. And today I had to clean bathtubs and walk dogs before coming here. Just no time to rest. Speaking of pets, this room smells like a cat. Feed a lot of strays around my house. I was surprised that you requested me. I didn't think you actually would. You weren't expecting me to do anything weird with me, were you? Not until rank 10. As long as you understand. You know you're in a maid outfit, but it's still your teacher, so don't get any funny ideas. We'll see once you reach rank 10 with me. Need a nap. Maybe 10. Before you know it, time's up. Do you know of any part-time jobs that pay well? I assume you make a lot since you can afford a maid service. Well, let me know if you do. What's it for? Well, for your little sister? Why would you pay her? For the social link, Persona. For the social link. Yes, you made the transfer. Not enough, but it was the same amount as last week. Wrong number. Sorry to ask you this out of the blue, but do you happen to have 100,000 yen I could... Excuse me? 100,000 yen? You may have some money, but be mindful of how you spend it. Well, unfortunately, to start a social link, confidant in this game, you had to spend 100,000 yen. Shouldn't be wasting it on services like this. Are you scolding me? I need the money, so I do appreciate you requesting me. However, you're my student, so if we were to get involved further, things could get complicated. And yet you're still deciding to engage in this. I did warn you, the rest is your responsibility. You're high school, after all. I can sense Kawakami's trust in me. And yeah, that much is for sure, but I ain't sure it's all paying you 100,000 yen. It's bad enough I already have to do it once in this game. Joker, your deagle is showing. 3 more to go. See you later. Don't call me that.
さて
Ish. Huh? Thank you for using our service today. Yeah, sure. Oh god, no. No. Is this the hard side? Just, I don't want to see that face. No. Get that. So I'm just going to drop the sales talk. Manager's coming. Hope you'll request her again sometime. Bye. Bye. As long as I don't have to deal with that face. Jesus. So stuffy in the bag. Well, you're a cat. Deal with it. Alright, I don't want to see this. Next, going on. Look, can we get to the actual plot now? I said, can we get to the actual plot? Thank you. Thank you. Alright, I didn't ask. So what's good, G? You doing good? Huh. Notice the redundancies in that statement. I need Sai as a rank 10 option for reasons. Yes, for research purposes, of course.
だよな。今日で尻尾掴んでやる。
昨日の打ち合わせ通り、君はセントラル街ね。
そんじゃ始めるか。怪しい奴がいたら報告な。
よし、予定通り行くぞ。
Just as you planned.
マフィアと顔合わせかもしれん。気を引き締めていけ。
It's always research. What the hell are you doing here?
こんにちは。
She following us? Yes, she's following us. She stalked us before in the past.
ブランド品とか興味ある。すぐそこで商談会やってんだけど、覗いてかない？ちょっと仕入れすぎちゃって商品残っちゃってさ、このまま引き上げると上から怒られちゃうわけよ。特別に安くしとくからさ。どうする？値段次第じゃね？ お、そこの君もどう？すっげえお得だよ。
I'm not interested.
そっか、残念だわ。気が向いたら声かけてよ。ほんとすぐそこだからさ、ちょっと寄っていきなよ。
何かのセールスらしいな。そんなの放っておけ。
Moving on. Over here? No. Alright, not here. Moving back. Not gonna listen to the police. Maybe if we move on further down ahead. Does you guys like me very often? I want a part-time job. Is that supposed to be some kind of password? Try talking to someone else. Introduce me. Ain't so easy. I only know one guy around here. Sometimes I see him in the alley across the way, but I don't think he's there today. Might be near the station. Go there if you want to see him.
なるほど。
Huh. Huh? Don't worry, she's not getting in our way. More importantly, how are things on your guys' end? Going to try stalking out the underground walkway, then let's check around the Inogami line. Guess we'll get there from the underground. Rather some more intel on the underground shopping mall as well.
みんな自主的に動いてるな。それでこそ怪盗一味だ。我が輩たちも負けてられんぞ。まずはホームレスを見つけようぜ。
I'm sorry, did you just say homeless? Like if it was Guy Raigo or something? Oh man, I need to go up. Go up, but I think back over there is... Oh, okay, so, and the homeless man should be, there he is. Gotcha. I want a part-time job. When you're a new player, you have to learn normal, special, tribute, ritual, fusion, synchro, exes, pendulum, and link summoning. I mean, you need to learn all of them. Mostly. I mean, it's the only way you can truly succeed in that game. Squeeze every last penny out of you with threats and extortion. Some of my friends have fallen victim to those schemes. Mafia is evil, I tell you. How do I meet them? They'll come to you eventually if you walk around this area. If you walk around this area around now. But just so you know who to avoid, I'll teach you how to tell them apart from normal people. They use some weird phrases, code words. That's how they communicate with each other. Watch out if you hear any of that stuff. They're relentless when it comes to targeting teens. Did you at least understand Synchro? I should go over it again, to be honest. Maybe a little. Wait, Synchro summoning... Man, I already forgot what kind of summoning was that. Basically, addition. Oh no, then that's not the summoning I remember. Nah. Monsters with white borders, I see.
よし、我が輩たちも応援に行こう。
Alright, and back to the back alley it is. Back to Central Street. I think I know where next one was. I think it was around here. Yep, here it is.
こんにちは。
Makoto.
ボス探しの件進んでる？
Oh, Shibuya's a big place after all.
もうそうね。
そこのお二人さん、暇なの？いい仕事あるんだけど。
Ah, there you are.
すげえ楽なやつ。俗に言う
運送業的な？
探す手間が省けた。
高校生だよね。お小遣いだけじゃ足りないでしょ。
I don't have an allowance. I invade the metaverse.
怖いもののとかですか？
このお姉ちゃん面白いこと言うね。
答えられないんですか？やっぱり怖いもの。
あ？つかなんなの？質問ばっかじゃねえ。なあ。
Hey, 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 violence is not the answer.
あなた
At least not for you. It is for
な
me.
んだよ。ガキ相手にマジになるかよ。つうか付き合ってらんねえし。
お手数でしたら私から直接責任者の方に伺いましょうか。
うちのボス誰だか知ってて言ってるってなわけねえか。なんか君らめんどくせえから他当たる。じゃあね。
あれ多分私たちが探してるマフィア。
Let's go after him.
まだ
We need to make this plot
も
moving.
う少し情報を集めてからの方がいいと思う。カマかけてみたけど肝心なとこはぐらかされたしね。さっきはありがとう。かばってくれたよね。
Alright, at Tit's social link points.
噂のボスはなかなか手強そうだな。部下の教育をしっかりしてやがる。警察には尻尾をつかませないわけだ。にしてもお前度胸があるんだな。チンピラ相手にひるまなかったもんな。
I mean, I am level 3 guts right now, but that's not enough.
今日はもう切り上げようぜ。
What do you mean stopping it for today? The plot needs to move. Ah, yes, karaoke. I think I suck at. Shh.
知らない番号みたいだな。
Kodo.
もしもし、新島です。新島誠。さっきはどうも。
How did you get my number?
調べたの。事後報告なんだけど。ごめんなさい。黙ってるの良くないと思ったから。それだけ。それじゃあ。
Ch-
電話女からだな。声聞こえてたぜ。そうだ。昼過ぎにお前宛てに電話来てな。生徒会長って女の子、貴重品預かってくれてるんだと。囚人やお前のことをよく知ってたし、困ってる感じだったから連絡先教えといたけど。
ここの住所調べてご主人から番号を聞き出したってことか。あの新島、やること徹底してるぜ。
No, she's just stalking.
お前に詫びの電話入れてくるし、我が輩たちへの当たりは強いけど、悪いやつじゃないのかもな。
Ah, yes, finally, a crossword puzzle. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna save first. Alright, fine, let's get to it. Says here, changes with the season. You mean the weather? And there's no H. Alright, so this one is the skeleton's hangout. I don't know what that means. And a decorative pattern. I don't know what that means. changes with the season. You mean like the weather conditions and all that stuff? The trees, the leaves. There's no way it can be seasons, right? Because if that's the answer, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not pissed, but just gonna be like, what? Okay, good. That's not the answer. Okay. Okay, so what is the answer then? If it changes with the season, what could it be? Wardrobe? It does make sense, but okay, that was the last thing I would have thought. That was the last thing I would have thought.
なるほど。
Next. Okay. Alright, so that takes care of that. Do I have a persona of the Hierophant Archon? No, I do not have a persona of the Hierophant Arcana. Back to the fusion calculator it is. World Tower, Temperance, Sun, Strength, Star, Priestess, Moon, Magician. Hierophant, am I on level 24 right now? Oh man, one more, I would have been able to get Anzu. I think I already have an Orbis. Let me just check. This is gonna be interesting to see. Alright, time to take a free trip to the Velvet Room. Alright, just get me in there. Just, up. Get me back in there. Give me my Orbis. Give me that horse. Oh my god, what did I just say?
ジュスティーネ、お前のあなたの奇跡です。
Suzaku. Here you are.
このペルソナ相応の代価は必要。あなたの力です。
And to think in Persona 4 you had hysterical slap.
終わりですか？
Yeah, get me out.
時間です、囚人。
Shh. Who else is up? Nobody else. Just Sojiro. Okay.
今暇か
Yes, help him out because I'm gonna need to up the rank. Maybe there's a way to make sure Sojiro has a good time. Oh, that's right. I might have something Sojiro might like. Nope, that one's for Ryuji.
ありがとうね
Maybe his rank won't go up until I get Futaba, I think? Well, I'm not sure.
また会ったね。それにしてもすっきりしない天気だね。
That much is true.
といえば 例の怪盗騒ぎ、その後の動きがないんだ。予告状を使ってまで目立とうとする奴らならまだらめの剣で終わりとは思えないよ。次に奴らが狙うとしたらどんな相手だろう。君ならどう考える？
Well, if you must know, I think it would be a criminal.
怪盗団は悪人しか狙わないか。本当にそうかな。たとえそうだとしても悪人なんて山ほどいる。なら奴らはどうやってその中から選ぶ？あ、ごめん。つい考え込んでしまって。テレビであんなことを言ったから怪盗団の動きから目が離せなくてね。学校で何か噂を聞くことがあれば教えてくれると嬉しいよ。
You'll eventually find out. Mostly you already know.
マジかよ。全員収穫なし。
下手すぎる。
なんも進む気がしねえ。なあ、会長さんに変えてもらわね。
変えてってターゲットを？
俺らの正義を見せりゃ満足なんだろ。相手選ばなきゃ悪い大人なんていくらでも嫌がんだし、生徒のためとか言って結局自分の内心のためなんだろどうせ。
でもさ、そのマフィア子供からお金巻き上げてんだよ。絶対許してくれ
Well,
る
at
で
least
し
you
ょ。
guys call yourself
会長
kids.
とかもう関係なくない？
アンの言う通りだな。
Of course you'd say that.
俺たちの狙いにうってつけの標的だと思わないか。まるでセンスを感じない。
歌ってねえとこんなうるせえんだな。そりゃあさ、なんとかできたら明智も黙るとは思うぜ。
だからやるべきだ。
やっぱり情報じゃねえのかな。情報の探り方から手こ入れしないとこれ以上進めようがねえぜ。
誰なら情報を持ってる可能性があるだろうな。
What about the media?
そうだよ、あの新聞記者はまだらめの家を張ってた女。
おお、いたな。すっかり忘れてたぜ。お前名刺もらってたよな。
Business card says Ichigoya Maisa newspaper.
結構大手じゃないか。
けど信用できんの？
他に手がないからな。はい、早速連絡。あ、はい。時間過ぎてるって。延長する？
サービスタイム終わりだろ。出ようぜ。
もったいない。
とにかくあの記者からのメール待ちだな。レス来たら即連絡くれよ。
おい。
Hope you're not sticking your nose into other people's businesses. If only you knew. Alright, so it doesn't seem like I'm gonna be able to do Sojiro's confidant until we get Futaba. Is Kawakami really the only option I have here? Today's Saturday? No, it's Friday. Fine. Just get this over with. Ow.
ご主人様、
Oh my god. Yeah, they do. You were the one who sent me a message. Jesus Christ. I was just curious. What to do about them or the Phantom Thieves? Wish they'd have talked more about your bonus instead. Or they might even cut the teachers' salaries. You might make a new account on MD. A Smurf account? Little behind on sister's medical bills. Well, you have it rough. It's a crazily incurable disease and there's a lot of fees and extra charges. No such thing as smurfing in Master Duel. I see. Can't keep relying on me. What are you gonna do? Anyways, time for you to go. Feel free to call me to do housework. It doesn't have to be through the maid service. You live close by, so you can stop over whenever you need me. I'm worried that you can't cook or do laundry because you don't have your parents. Oh, and if your friends suddenly come over, I can always leave out the back way. Alright, there's the back door. Alright. Need to talk to your boss about giving her more shifts. Needs to get requested more.
おやすみ。
Hmm? Hello? You taste all the love I put into it. Don't get ahead of yourself. You need balanced nutrients? You could try some of your homemade cooking and stuff. Oh my god, spare me with the puns. Thanks. You can thank me once you start making actual improvements. You're so very welcome. See, that's more like it. No, this is kind of silly, but you really do need to eat healthy. Alright? Considering how much you spend on requesting me, you could probably afford some good food. Bye bye. Oh my god. Just move on with the plot, please. I'm only doing this for the social links.
誠
You think you're gonna make Shark Kragen control? I see. Never heard of that deck, but cool. Some kind of issue at school? Nothing. Sorry to worry you.
ね
I'm coming home late these days. Doubt you would do such a thing, but try to avoid wandering around Shibuya late at night. Heard stories of girls your age throwing their lives away out there. Getting wrapped up into shady deals, blackmailed into doing work. Heard rumors about that as well. People have been mentioning it at school. Ours are mere rumors. I know of a few such cases. Should be nothing on you to worry about. Just concentrate on your studies for now. Unforgivable. Ooh, unforgivable. moving on. Did a reporter get in touch with you yet? You only just emailed her the other day. Why are you so hasty? I'm looking for the info, but I can't find a damn thing. We've only got 2 weeks left here, man. Of course we're in a hurry. To be more precise, it's 10 days. We ain't gonna have much time. Even if we start right or after she responds. Looks like this battle will have to be a quick one then. Must also consider what we do in case she fails to respond entirely. Hey, don't jinx this. Merely discussing all the possible outcomes? Aren't you nervous about this? Nervousness will not help us solve anything at this point. This man speaks truth. It's like some kind of philosopher. I think he's just an idiot. Kind of like you are? Ah, man.
新島先輩、僕を助けてくれないんですか？秘密は守るって言うから相談したのに、噂が広まってるし、まさか先輩が漏らしたんじゃ。
落ち着いて。あなたが被害を受けてるのね。
例の不良にも知られちゃって、また脅されるかも。どうして僕ばっかり。もうお金なんて払えないよ。
もう少しだけ待って。手がかりもつかんだから。
本当なんですか？ただの点数稼ぎだとかみんな噂してますよ。
そんなことない。私だって生徒を守りたいと思って。
だったら早く。会長だけが頼りなんです。お願いします。
さてと。
Let's just pair the plan in the meanwhile. Sorry to bother you while explaining information from that journalist. However, do you remember that thread about the group of burglars in Shibuya? Seems like the one who boasted about his brother is a student at my school. And so after some prodding, I was able to pry a few more details out of him. Alright, I was actually wondering about that. It didn't sound like they had anything to do with the Mafia we've been chasing. Indeed. Now, I was able to ascertain his brother's name. It's Kazuya Makigami. That's freaking crazy that someone involved in that crowd goes to your school. Nice going, Yusuke. And you even found the name of the guy we're looking for. That's awesome. All we gotta do now is punish him in mementos. This burglar guy isn't gonna be near as scary as the Mafia. He's just a plain dude, right? Show him what being a phantom thief's really about. Don't get ahead of yourself, Ryuji. Who's up? But if I'm not mistaken, we haven't started the Yusuke Confidant. Yeah. Not here. Twin Warriors, Goro Akechi, Ryuji, An, Sojiro. Yeah, I don't see Yusuke around here anywhere. Oh well, I'm just gonna save here. Woof. Jesus. We also got the confidants. Well, my original plan was to go to Mementos, but now that we got Ryuji, might as well focus on it. He's got in trouble with school before with his drinking, but that hasn't kept him from going out. Just thinking maybe he let some stuff slip when he's drunk. We should totally try and tail him sometime. I'll look into where he goes to drink. What's the plan for today, though? You gonna train with me? Yeah. Need to up a social link, after all. Jesus, Persona 3 and 4 really have made me change my perspective about how we go around these things. Stop calling them confidants, now I'm more used to calling them social links. I mean, we'd probably not run into Nakaoka and them if we stuck around here. You got any ideas? You know, we can train in my place. That's a good thing? Well, you decide if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You seriously think we get any training done there? I bet we just end up eating ice cream and playing video games all day long. That's just kind of what happens, you know? I guess it wouldn't hurt to peek around the gym. If they ain't there, maybe we can... Huh? Nakaoka? Takeshi? The hell are you guys doing? Just have a few questions for Nakaoka here. None of your business. So what are you gonna ask him questions with your fists? And anyway, ain't 3-on-1 kinda cowardly? The only coward here is Nakaoka. All the stuff Kamoshida put us through is his fault. He was telling that bastard secrets about us the whole time.
Huh?
What? Look. This is no time for arguing. The track team's coming back, so you don't gotta fight. How do you think Kamoshida found out about your parents, Sakamoto? He's gotta be a snitch.
What the?
Wait, hold it. Out of the way, Sakamoto. We'll beat this stuffing out of you if we need to. If you think that's gonna make you feel better, go for it. But you're gonna wish you didn't. Trust me, it feels real bad looking back on the crappy stuff you've done. Huh? Look, even if Nakaoka was working with Kamoshida, isn't it fine now? The creep is gone, so you guys can just put this crap behind you. There's no reason to fight. Yeah? We can't keep people around who are going to try and undermine our team. But I didn't do anything. It wasn't working with Kamoshida. No matter how much you hit me, my answer's still going to stay the same. Oh yeah? You got proof? Yamauchi told us all about it. Yamauchi? Come on, Takeshi, we gotta get out of here. It'd be real bad if anyone else showed up. Nakaoka, crap like you isn't welcome in our new track team. You better remember that. You alright? The hell was all that? Just stay out of this, Sakamoto. It has nothing to do with you. But when you hit Kamoshida, you were really hitting, oh my god, I'm into my words again. Hitting all of us who tried so hard to endure his bull crap. You might have felt relieved, but it only made life harder for us. Because of you, we lost the one place we could vent our frustrations, the one place we could really belong. Tensions got pretty high after that, and things just been kinda rough from then on. I see. Alright.
No.
What are you talking about? Free, huh?
No.
You get what I'm trying to say, right? Sort of. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Yoshi. 行こうぜ。
Sounds like you two were close. Not really, but we put in a lot of work together back then. I hate seeing groups driven apart from stuff like this. Journalist responded.
ああ、ニューカマー。これ、あの新聞記者からなんだよな。そこで今から会おうって。どうやらニューカマーって新宿にあるバーみたいだぜ。新宿で待ち合わせか。
Sounds good.
その意気だぜ。新宿が大人の歓楽街だからってビビんなよ。みんなに連絡回せ。
Sounds rather dangerous. Should we meet up? Stand by on. It'll be easier to move around with less of us. My apologies, I don't have the money to take the train there. And you're on standby too. Got it.
待て、まさか制服で行くつもりか？無意味に目立つのもなんだからな。着替えてった方がいいぜ。今度はお前が制服かよ。
ああ、仕方ねえだろ。帰る暇なかったんだよ。つか制服だってバレねえよ。上は T シャツだし。
You stand out.
そうか？普通じゃね？
何も考えてないだろ。報道されても知らんからな。
心配すんなって。渋谷と大して変わんねえだろ。きっちり案内してやるよ。こっから新宿なら JL 乗るぞ。ビル出てすぐ右の改札な。さっさと行こうぜ。
本当に大丈夫かよ。
Alright, I'm just gonna save here. Alright. You know what I think? Although, I mean, not a lot has happened. I think it's just time to start wrapping everything up over here. But we'll go through that Yu-Gi-Oh clip you sent me earlier, and then we'll call it a night. Things have just been a little bit busy around here lately. Not a clip. Oh. Well then. Let's go over it right now, shall we? Alright, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Let's just go ahead and have a look at the video before we
Joey
wrap things
vs.
up.
Reberk is considered one of the greatest.
Oh my god, it's a 21-minute video. Oh well, I signed up for this, so might as well just get it over with.
Underdog duels in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels, albeit also one with the most upsetting ending.
Joey, no! Oh no!
For you see, during the final turn, Joey tanks a fatal attack from an Egyptian god, but still remains standing. Joey summons his Gearfried, and as Marek eloquently puts it,
If he succeeds in attacking my life points, I'll lose the duel and my Egyptian god card!
however, just as Joey attempts to call out his attack, he collapses from both physical and mental exhaustion he had accumulated throughout the duel. Now, being unable to stand, the duel concludes with Joey being disqualified. And honestly, this is a truly heartbreaking end to something that was a fantastic display of dueling. So I thought, how about for today, let's take a really good look at this duel and see if Joey really was about to win this duel, if he had any other opportunities to win earlier in the duel, perhaps before he started suffering from exhaustion. And also, did Marek hold back against Joey, or did Marek's overconfidence almost cost him the duel?
Let's analyze.
Now,
shall
if you've
we?
never watched this duel before, there is one important thing you need to know, and that is the reason why Joey collapsed in the context of the episode. You see, Marek decided to spice up the duel by making it into a shadow duel. The rules: a tether would bond a duelist's soul to his monster's soul, with the caveat being that every time one was destroyed or harmed, the wielder would feel the exact same thing that their monster did. For example, if a monster is electrocuted, well, so is the owner. Or if a monster is killed, feels the exact same pain that monster felt moments before its death. And honestly, that's all you need to know. We know the stakes now. Let's look at the duel. The duel begins and Marek goes first. His opening hand consists of Gilgarth, Card of Last Will, Tribute Burial, Plasma Eel, Hell Poema, and Dark Wall of Wind. He summons Gilgarth in attack and sets his Dark Wall of Wind quick play spell face down and ends his turn. It's Joey's turn and we see his opening hand. It consists of Alligator Sword, Rocket Warrior, Baby Dragon, Graceful Dice, Foolish Burial, and Scapegoat. Joey thinks to himself that nothing in his hand can get over Gilgarth, so he sets his Scapegoat face down and summons Alligator Sword into defense. First move off the bat, this could be considered a misplay already by Joey, as had he summoned his Rocket Warrior instead, he could have attacked and reduced the attack of Gilgarth to 1300, making it weak enough that on his next turn he would be able to destroy it. Perhaps he was saving this monster for a more threatening one later in the duel. However, I'm going to let you in on a little secret about this duel. Joey is going to play extremely cautious in this duel. So much so, it's actually going to hinder his dueling ability quite a lot. We'll talk about it more as it happens, but keep in mind that Joey is going to be a bit frightened to duel in this duel. But let's be fair to Joey's credit, this is the big bad Yami Marek, so you almost can't fault him for being afraid of every set card he plays. Regardless, Joey ends his turn here. Oh, and by the way, in case you were thinking it, Graceful Dice in the anime can only be used on monsters with less than 500 attack. So Graceful Dice couldn't be used here to get over Gilgarth, just in case you were wondering. It's back to Marek, and it's here that the duel enters the Shadow Realm. Marek draws Drulago, which he immediately summons and uses to destroy Alligator Sword. Here, Joey receives the first shadow damage of the duel, which we're going to jot down as being drilled to death. Not a very nice way to go. Following this, Marek attempts to attack directly. However, Joey plays Scapegoat, creating 4 tokens as a line of defense. Marek destroys one, however, since he wasn't technically a monster, Joey receives no punishment. Marek ends his turn. It's Joey's turn and he draws Panther Warrior. He summons it to the field and enters his battle phase. However, in order to attack with Panther Warrior, he first has to sacrifice one of his tokens. He does this and attacks Gilgarth. It is destroyed and he inflicts both life point and shadow damage to Marek. However, since Marek is a little bit of a masochist, we're not going to talk about Marek taking shadow damage anymore, because one, it doesn't really affect him that much. It does a little, but nowhere near as much as Joey, and 2, I think he kind of likes it. It's Marek's turn, and he draws
Alright.
Hidden Soldiers. He plays Tribute Burial to remove from play Alligator Sword from Joey's grave, and Gilgar from his own to normal summon Hell Poema without a sacrifice. Marek ends by setting Hidden Soldiers. But wait a minute! This is a massive red flag in the duel. As Yugi on the sidelines correctly states,
Why didn't Merrick attack? He must be up to something.
why, pray tell, didn't Marek destroy Joey's 2 scapegoat tokens with his Hell Poema and Dralago? Or why didn't he do the more superior play of crashing his Hell Poema into Panther Warrior and then destroying a token? Well, it appears that the only reason that Marek did this, and is going to keep doing things like this for the rest of the duel, is because he has such little faith in Joey's dueling ability that he plans to win not through dueling. He wants to beat Joey in the most soul-crushing and traumatic way possible, by constantly wearing him down throughout the duel, by destroying as many of his monsters as possible in the worst ways he can possibly manage to do. To Marek, Joey is such a non-character. To him, he is not a threat in any sense of the word. There is no way, in Marek's mind, Joey could ever beat him in a duel. And through this way, he wants to end the duel with Joey simply losing the duel from death. However, ultimately, this is where Marek miscalculated. It's Joey's turn, and he draws Jinzo. Joey is suspicious of Marek's Hell Poema, and thinks if he summons Jinzo to attack it, he'll lose one of his best cards. So instead he summons Rocket Warrior. However, this was completely the wrong move, and a classic case of overthinking a situation. As when Rocket Warrior is summoned, Marek plays his trap, Hidden Soldiers, to special summon Plasma Eel from his hand. Plasma Eel equips itself onto Panther Warrior, reducing its attack by 500, and in the process also electrocutes Joey simultaneously. Joey then uses Rocket Warrior to attack Hell Poema, which makes all battle damage 0, but reduces the monster's attack by 500. Joey then tributes a sheep token to allow Panther Warrior to attack the weakened Hell Poema. The attack is successful. However, Hell Poema's effect kicks in. Now, for as long as it remains in the graveyard, Joey must discard a random card at the end of every one of his battle phases. And since Joey's battle phase ends, Jinzo is sent to the grave. 2 quick things to mention here. One, I'm sure you all realised it, but had Joey just summoned Jinzo here, then all of these problems that he's just run into would not be an issue. In fact, Marek would have been in a ton of trouble. He wouldn't have been able to do anything, especially since Jinzo would have made Joey immune to all of Marek's current and future traps for as long as Jinzo was on the field, which, since Marek plays a very trap heavy deck, it was a missed opportunity. The second thing I want to mention is a little bit of a mistake in the dub. In the dub, it says that Hell Poema goes into Joey's graveyard, and so that's how he's like affecting it.
And I doubt you'll like it.
You're caught.
It's in your graveyard now.
That's not true. He goes into Marek's graveyard. The only reason this is important because Joey's going to use a card later called Question, which revolves around what card is at the bottom of Joey's deck. In this case, it probably would have been Hell Poema. It's important that that's not in the bottom of the graveyard. Big mistake. It's Marek's turn, and he draws Coffin Seller, which he sets along with Card of Last Will. Why didn't he set Card of Last Will last turn so he could have drawn a bunch of cards? Well, now he has no cards in hand, so this is technically the most optimal way of playing this card. So I think it's fine Marek played it this way, absolutely fine. Marek again ends his turn without attacking. Remember, Marek's still trying to waste Joey, not beat him in a duel. It's Joey's turn, and he draws Insect Queen. Doesn't fit with your deck, Joey. Please, get it out of there. Joey decides yet again it's too risky to summon a powerful monster, since Marek has just so much back row, and instead summons Baby Dragon to bolster his defense. However, yet again, Joey had overthought the situation, as summoning the 2200 attack point Insect Queen would have been the best play, since Marek had no traps that could protect himself. However, again, Joey doesn't know this, and bluffs do work in Yu-Gi-Oh! Even in real life, I fell for bluffs, so yeah, Joey could fall for bluffs. However, what is unfortunate is a little bit later during the same turn, Joey is going to decide, let's go all out actually, screw the bluffs. Yes, Joey decides he's done being passive, and instead wants to go on the offensive. Yugi in the crowd agrees.
No, he should attack. In order for Joey to win, he must force Marek to reveal his traps right away. Once Joey knows what Marek's cards are, he can devise a strategy to destroy them.
Rocket Warrior attacks Drillago to reduce his attack, but Marek activates his trap, Card of Last Will, which lets him draw 5 cards when one of his monster's attack points are altered. The cards Marek draws are Legendary Fiend, Premature Burial, Relieve Monster, Nightmare Mirror, and the Winged Dragon of Ra. Joey tributes his last sheep token so Panther Warrior can attack and destroy Drillago. The attack is successful, but Marek activates his Coffin Cellar trap, making it so every time a monster card goes to Joey's grave, he takes 300 damage. Joey's battle phase ends and Hell Poema forces Joey to discard Insect Queen. Then, at the end phase, Plasma Eel reduces Panther Warrior's attack further by 500, and also electrocutes Joey again. It's Marek's turn and he draws Nightmare Wheel. He sets it face down, then activates Premature Burial at the cost of 800 life points. He does this to special summon Drillago back from the grave. He then immediately tributes it for the summon of the Legendary Fiend, which gains 700 attack during each of Marek's standby phases. Yet again, Marek doesn't attack, despite Baby Dragon and Panther Warrior being weak enough to be destroyed. The only logical reason I can think that Marek does this is because he wants Joey to be electrocuted more, maybe, since Plasma Eels attacked Panther Warrior. That's a best guess, but he's just being cocky, basically. It's Joey's turn and he draws Little Wingard. As Joey attempts to summon it, Marek plays Nightmare Wheel, targeting Rocket Warrior, locking it in place and making it unable to attack or use its effects, making it so that Joey also takes 500 damage during each of Marek's standby phases, and of course, on top of that, Joey will feel the same pain the monster does. Joey again attempts to summon his Little Wingard in defense. He then switches Panther Warrior to defense, and with no other options, he ends his turn. However, since Joey didn't enter his battle phase, he isn't forced to discard a card, which would have either been his Graceful Dice or Foolish Burial. However, Plasma Eel's effect still kicks in, reducing Panther Warrior's attack more and electrocuting Joey for the 3rd time. It's Marek's turn and he draws Malevolent Catastrophe. Since it's his standby phase, Nightmare Wheel inflicts 500 damage and Joey is inflicted with a Torture Wheel's pain. On top of this, Legendary Fiend gains 700 attack from its effect. And it is here that Marek decides, you know what, I'm going to start attacking now. And so, he attacks and destroys Little Wingard. And since one of Joey's monsters was sent to the grave, Coffin Cellar deals 300 damage. And he receives yet again more shadow damage, this time from being sliced in half. Marek ends by setting Malevolent Catastrophe face down. It's Joey's turn and he draws Question. And a really awesome exchange of dialogue happens here between Marek and Joey.
The card I'm holding in my hand right now is gonna put an end to your entire dueling strategy.
You lie!
Joey immediately uses Question. This card makes it so that Marek has to guess what card is at the bottom of Joey's grave. If he guesses right, the monster is banished. If he guesses wrong, the monster is summoned instead. Since this card was sent via Hell Poema, Marek actually has no way of knowing, and doesn't even attempt to guess. The card was of course Jinzo, which is summoned straight to the field. Now, due to the anime effect of Jinzo, all trap cards on the field are destroyed. These include Nightmare Wheel, Coffin Cellar, and Malevolent Catastrophe. Joey goes on the offensive, switching all of his monsters to attack. Jinzo attacks first, destroying Legendary Fiend. However, as Joey attempts to attack with his other 2 monsters for seemingly game, Marek plays Dark Wall of Wind, which was a card that he had set during his first turn. This made him unable to receive direct damage. The battle phase ends and Joey is forced to discard Foolish Burial, which, if you didn't know, in the anime, Foolish Burial sends a card from your deck to your opponent's graveyard. If you know any way that that's a really good card, let me know in the comment section below because I'd love to know, but anime Foolish Burial is really weird. The end phase occurs and Plasma Eel takes the last of Panther Warrior's attack and electrocutes Joey for the 4th time. It's Marek's turn and he draws Lava Golem. He sacrifices Joey's Jinzo and Baby Dragon to summon it to Joey's side of the field. Why didn't he sacrifice Joey's Rocket Warrior instead of Baby Dragon? I have no idea. It would have been a much better play, but sure, why not? Now, every time Joey ends his turn, he will take 700 damage as long as this monster remains on the field. Marek ends by setting Relieve Monster face down. It's back to Joey and he draws Gamble. Joey attempts to attack directly, despite Marek's mind games and bluff talk. However, as he does, Marek plays Relieve Monster to return Plasma Eel back to his hand and then immediately resummon it in defense to tank the attack. However, since Plasma Eel can't be destroyed by battle, it remains on the field. The battle phase ends and Hell Poema snatches Gamble from Joey. And I think here is a great time to bring up the big flaw of Hell Poema that Joey never once capitalized on. But you see, Joey has had spells and traps the majority of the time in his hand. He's had a couple monsters in there, but had he just put these cards in his back row, he wouldn't have to discard anything. Maybe he wants, if he gets a monster, there's a chance it could take one of the other cards instead. I don't know.
Anime
Bit
logic,
of a bad
man.
play by Joey there. There were some options he could
Don't
have
question
done.
it.
Some cards in his hand he could have used. Never mind. Anyway, it's the end phase, so Lava Golem deals 700 damage to Joey, leaving him with 2,200 life points left. It's back to Marek and he draws Machine Duplication, which he uses on his Plasma Eel. Its anime effect allows it to summon 2 more from his deck. He then uses them both to latch onto Lava Golem and Rocket Warrior. Marek ends by setting Nightmare Mirror face down. It's Joey's turn and he draws Guilford the Lightning. Beautifully, the graceful dice that he had in his hand throughout the entire duel, and that has dodged every Hell Poema discard, finally has a target. He uses it on Marek's Plasma Eel, multiplying its attack by 6, and since now it's too powerful for Machine Duplication, Machine Dupe and the 2 Plasma Eels are destroyed. Joey then tributes Panther Warrior, Rocket Warrior and Lava Golem to summon Guilford the Lightning, who on summon destroys all of Marek's monsters. Try not to think about this turn too much because Joey could have just summoned Guilford the Lightning by sacrificing the 3 monsters and he would have nuked Marek's field, doing the exact same thing, except he would have been able to keep graceful dice in hand. But sure, whatever. You can do it this way if you want, I guess. Anyway, Joey tries to attack for game, but Marek uses Nightmare Mirror to negate the attack and inflict 1,000 damage to Joey, and also allow him to discard the Winged Dragon of Ra from his hand to the grave. Hell Poema's effect attempts to activate during the end phase, but Joey has nothing to discard. Joey ends his turn here. It's Marek's turn and the penultimate turn of the duel. This is the turn that Marek plans to murder Joey. Marek draws Monster Reborn. He uses it straight away to revive the Winged Dragon of Ra, which has 0 attack and 0 defense. However, Marek plays one of Ra's special abilities. Marek pays 1,000 life points to transform Ra into its Phoenix mode, granting it for 1 turn complete immunity to destruction and the power to disintegrate every card the opponent controls on the field. Marek attacks and disintegrates Gilfer with what can only be described as a sacred flame of unimaginable heat. I mean, from the look on Joey's face, being disintegrated by sacred fire does not look like a fun experience. As the dust is settling and Marek feels like this duel is in the bag, Joey is revealed to still be standing. Marek absolutely bricks himself here, and since an Egyptian god that is brought back from the grave has to go to the grave during the end phase, Marek is left completely wide open. Now it's the final turn and Joey's turn. With all his strength he draws a card, which to his luck is Gearfried the Iron Knight, a card with enough attack to win in the duel. He summons the monster and attempts to declare an attack, but due to being electrocuted 4 times, drilled to death, cut in half, execution wheeled, disintegrated by a god's sacred fire, he collapses before being able to declare an attack, resulting in his disqualification.
It's not fair!
And unfortunately, it is here that the duel ends. Joey, you did a fantastic job. None of us can fault you for the duel you've just done. But that is what I'm going to do now. Let's pick apart this duel, shall we?
I must admit, Wheeler's performance today was quite impressive. Perhaps he's not the third-rate amateur I thought he was.
In all honesty, I feel like we covered the bulk of the misplays of both sides from both duelists. For example, on Marek's side of the field, what
But it's an
mistakes was he
anime after all,
making?
so-
Well, basically he was holding back the entire duel. Marek was so focused on toying and playing with Joey and trying to get an end where Joey simply just dies from exhaustion that he didn't focus on the duel, and because of that his dueling suffered, and in the end it almost cost him the entire duel. So the question becomes for Marek, had he tried, could he have beat Joey? Well, maybe. He had a lot of opportunities where had he just simply attacked, he would have really whittled down Joey's resources. And, well, Marek, with all the stuff that he had, he would have been in a really good position to take advantage of the duel and maybe win. But let's be fair, cockiness and underestimating your opponent, that is a legitimate misplay. So I think, regardless of how this duel would have gone. Even if Marek would have played a little bit better, more to the rules, I still think he would have toyed around with Joey. So Marek, at the end of the day, you misplayed hard, and because of that, it almost cost you the ultimate price. Could have been Joey walking away with your Egyptian guard, and it could have been a really, really interesting ending. Well, what did Joey do wrong? What was Joey's big mistake? Well, for Joey, he played a great duel. He was someone that was giving it his all throughout the entire duel. However, he played very much not like his normal self. He played very hesitant. And the reason that he did this is because, well, he's playing against Marek, the main villain and someone that has already took down Mai. So he's going to be a bit afraid of everything that Marek has. Every face down card, it must be something really devastating. This is the big bad of the series, so it's completely understandable that Joey would play a little bit reserved throughout this duel. And honestly, that's what cost him the duel in this sense. Had he got his Jinzo out straight away, the duel could have been different. Had he got his Insect Queen out, had he summoned his Rocket Warrior a little bit earlier, who knows? Possibly, he could have won this duel. In fact, even outside of just summoning some big monsters, had Joey simply attacked in situations where Marek just had some face down bluffs, could have been better. So, to wrap up, had Marek actually tried his hardest and dueled, in my opinion, I think he might have won. However, as we already know, the way that Marek actually did play against Joey, Joey was, for all intents and purposes, the real winner of this duel, and would have been the winner. There's no ifs, there's no buts. At the end of this duel, had Joey attacked, he would have won. And not only would he have gone to the finals, but he would also be the new wielder of the Winged Dragon of Ra. And with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. That was a duel.
That video honestly didn't feel like it was 20 minutes, but still, pretty cool. Either way, I think it's time to call it a night. I know it was pretty short, but there's things that we all need to do, and I gotta take care of some stuff. So for all those who stuck around until the end, thank you. Appreciate the support. Take care, guys.